At least 9 people have died in the most recent round of harsh weather to pummel the U.S., including 8 people in Kentucky who died as creeks swelled from heavy rain and water-covered roads. According to Associated Press, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear said Sunday that hundreds of people stranded by flooding had to be rescued. President Donald Trump approved the state's request for a disaster declaration, authorizing the Federal Emergency Management Agency to coordinate relief efforts throughout the state. Beshear said most of the deaths, including a mother and 7-year-old child, were caused by cars getting stuck in high water. Beshear said there have been 1,000 rescues across the state since the storms began Saturday. The storms knocked out power to about 39,000 homes, but Beshear warned that harsh winds in some areas could increase outages. Parts of Kentucky and Tennessee received up to 6 inches of rain, said Bob Oravec, a senior forecaster with the National Weather Service. The effects will continue for a while, a lot of swollen streams and a lot of flooding going on, Oravec said Sunday. The mayor of Hazard, Kentucky, Donald Mobilini, said additional flooding could be possible. Not only was it 64 degrees last night, we're getting already, expect 3 to 7 inches of snow. It could be at any time. Mobilini also said the level of flooding was a surprise. It was supposed to crest at 26 feet and it gets 30.5 feet, he said. Water submerged cars and buildings in Kentucky and mudslides blocked roads in Virginia late Saturday into Sunday. Both states were under flood warnings, along with Tennessee and Arkansas. The mother and child were swept away Saturday night in Kentucky's Bonneville community, Hart County Coroner Tony Roberts said. In southeastern Kentucky, a 73-year-old man was found dead in floodwaters in Clay County, County Emergency Management Deputy Director Ravel Berry said.
We had warning on this flood, unlike 2022, which is a flash flood, but I think everybody missed the mark because it's supposed to crest at 26 feet and it gets 30.5 feet. That's the largest flood we've had since 1984. And it was, where the 2022 flood was just in one area, this encompasses the entire county. Not only was it 64 degrees last night, we're getting ready to expect 3 to 7 inches of snow. It could be at any time.
Drone footage showed the extent of the destruction in Jabalia City, in northern Gaza, after 16 months of Israeli bombardment and ground offensives against Hamas fighters. According to Associated Press, the Israeli army launched several operations in Jabalia during the war that started on October 2023 following the Hamas attack in southern Israel. On Sunday, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as he kicked off a Mideast tour in Israel. It comes as Arab leaders reel from President Donald Trump's proposal to transfer the Palestinian population of the Gaza Strip to other countries and redevelop it under U.S. ownership. On Rubio's first visit to the region as America's top diplomat, he got a warm welcome from the Israeli premier, who has praised the plan. The fragile ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, meanwhile, remains intact after a major dispute threatened to unravel it last week. On Saturday, Israel and Hamas completed the 6th exchange of hostages and Palestinian prisoners with just over 2 weeks remaining in their fragile Gaza ceasefire's initial phase. The sides face a fast-approaching deadline in early March to negotiate the next phase, and the war may resume if they don't reach an agreement.